Alright, the battery I decided to go with was a Optima Yellow top. Part number, model number. It's basically a D34. As you could tell, it is much bigger than the old battery. There you go. So this is the old battery. Size comparison. It is quite a bit bigger, but I'll show you how it fits in there. Alright, so you can see what I did here. All I did was I took that little mini sledge and I just flattened this out. I just kind of flattened it all out. You still want to have a lip here so you can hook onto it with the J bolts. This one I flattened out a little bit much, but I can bend it back. Also, this corner here, this one I had to flatten all the way out. This is the surface right here, that the battery will sit on. And this metal out here will need to be pushed out, banged down with a little hammer to where this portion of the plate is higher than the edges. So this edge I had to beat down a little bit too. This edge right here. And that's pretty much all I had to do. It's pretty simple. I also unclipped the positive harness down here from that bracket. All I gotta do is push in this guy, push in that, and pull out. The ground on the battery is fine. You know, you don't really have to do anything there. Just tug it this direction to the right. Alright, now that I have everything out of the way and I have the base plate flattened out, I'll go ahead and throw this guy in there. This comes right off the side of the battery. Just go down, slip them out. Alright, there we go. Take that guy off. You can see I got the I had to make sure that this is pushed all the way down. So open this up enough to where you can push it down. You should have a little bit of that post sticking out, and this will grab. I didn't want to grab at first because I had it too high up on the post. Same thing with this guy. This one grabbed all right though, no real issues there. Except I had to take off this plastic piece, so it just unclips there, and then there, and there, and then you can pull it off the harness. Same thing down here. You can see I had to flip the clip around and put it back onto the mount. You don't really need to do that, it'll be fine. And then the harness just kind of hangs out there. Now I'm going to put the two J hooks on, the J bolts, the hold down bolts. You can buy these at O'Reilly's when you pick up the battery, and I'll show you how to install that. It's probably the easiest part of the whole thing. Alright, now that we have the battery in, we have the hold down bolts in. You saw that basically I put the J-bolt in. You might have to mess around with this tab a couple times to get in the right spot. You can bend it back and forth. They're pretty soft. You saw once I had this installed, I went ahead and cut the excess off the top of the J-bolt, and then this harness comes with a clip that goes on top of that, like that. So once you cut the excess off, I just used an angle grinder. I had it around. You can use bolt snips, bolt cutters, whatever you need to. Same thing on this side. This J-bolt down there, that tab was a little trickier to get in the right spot, but I got it. Anyway, so now that this is done and I have these tightened down, made sure this is nice and stable, I did have to stuff a little tiny piece of foam underneath this side of the battery because it was a little wonky, but I tightened it down and it's nice and rigid now, as you can tell. Anyways, I'm going to coat the terminal lugs with a battery protector. You just spray it on there. It's red. Wipe off the excess off the plastic, and you're pretty much done. Alright, that's all there is to it. There's your Optima D34 in your Civic engine bay. Not a hard install or mod at all.